I am going live. So I'm in my kitchen. Welcome everybody. For those of you guys who are going to be tuning in, watch my stuff. So I'm going to be making homemade macaroni and cheese. So I like to put like some of my things on there so this is totally new to me. I'm kind of messing um, with the app, I guess you could say. Um, anyways, my love, my love, you need to log in so that way I can see if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be making the macaroni and cheese, homemade macaroni and cheese. So this is very new to me. Not the cooking aspect of it, but going live and doing all this. So what I'm doing is I'm going to be using large elbow macaroni, and I'm going to cook it for about 12 minutes. So it's hard for me to get this adjusted. Okay, so I think these are done. No. Okay. So I'm going to be cooking the macaroni and cheese, and then Babe's going to be making some teriyaki chicken on the grill. Babe, are you going to make it on the grill? Are you going to make it on the grill? Yeah, so he's going to make it on the grill. So, and I'm going to be talking a little bit about my life. So case in point. So look at the platter that Babe got me. He bought me these platters. Okay, so for those of you guys who know me, know that I've never liked things for the kitchen. Like, don't buy me pots, don't buy me pans, don't buy me blenders, anything like that. So I just never liked that, like those things. So now that I'm older, and let me rewind that a little bit. So I was married for a long time. Like, I was married for 17 years, and I never liked to be in the kitchen. Although my mother-in-law from my previous marriage, she's the one that taught me like how to cook, and how to become like a wife, and a mother. So I give her like all the kudos. But when I got my divorce, I never wanted to have like pots and pans, and don't buy me those things. Like, spend it on other things, like buy me a purse, or something like that. But so with that being said, struggled. So I never really needed it because I was homeless. So when Babe and I were homeless, of course I didn't need like any of these. Like, where was I going to put it? On top of my head. So I'm checking the noodles. So I'm usually cooking them for about 12 minutes, and they're good. So what I do is, instead of putting like salt or whatever, I put chicken bouillon in the water while I'm making the noodles. So right now I'm going to drain them. And so bear with me because this is my first time going live, so I don't have like the proper, things for the camera, or whatever. So bear with me. I will be back. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drain the noodles, and I'm not going to put water over them. I'm just gonna drain them. So once I do the draining, I'm gonna put them on this platter here. So once I do that, then I'm going to add some butter to my noodles, like so. I'm gonna say like 3 little scoops. I'm gonna say that. So once I do that, now I'm going to mix. So I'm gonna use sharp cheddar, sharp white cheddar, and Monterey. So like I was saying, give me a sec. Oh shoot.
You gotta melt the cheese and everything in the pan with the whipping cream and the milk.
Well, come over here and help me, fool. You don't want to help me? You what? Okay, stay over there. So, am I doing like a half a cup? Is it half a cup? I'm gonna do a cup and a cup of whipping cream. So it's been a long time since I've made homemade macaroni and cheese. So I'm gonna put a half a cup of whipping cream and a half a cup of regular whole milk. And then I am going to add my cheese. Right, babe?
Yeah, 1 cup and 1 cup.
1 cup and 1 cup. So
and let it boil and heat it up.
Before I add the
Yeah.
cheese, right? Yeah, I'm gonna let that boil. So anyways, so going back, so I remember when I was telling you guys that I was homeless. So I was homeless for 5 years. So Babe and I met, and I was like living with my mom, but not living with my daughter, but not, I was out and about. Let's just put it that way. And I ended up getting out of this horrible relationship. Horrible relationship that I was in. Very toxic, very abusive, very not healthy. It was really bad. So he ended up going to prison, and I ended up meeting Babe. So I met Babe through a friend, and should I tell him how we met? So so I was at the casino. Well, what happened was I was at the casino. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I saw an acquaintance at the casino, and she was asking me, "Hey, can you give me a ride? Can you give me a ride?" And I was just like, "A ride? I don't know." I was like, "No, no, you know." And she's like, "Please, please, can you give me a ride?" And I was like, "Okay." I was like, "Fine, just let me finish my money, you know, that I was playing at the casino, and then I was like, then I'll give you a ride." So I go out, and she's there, and Babe is there. So she was like, it's me and my friend, and he's really good people. And I was just like, "Oh no, no, I'm not, no." And she was like, "Please, please, just give us a ride." And I was like, she's like, "I'll give you gas. He'll give you gas money." And I was just like, "Gas money? He don't even have any money. You guys are outside of the casino. You guys don't even have any money." And he was like, "Well, I got gift cards." And I was like, "What?" Say no more. So I was like, "Okay, so I'll give you a ride," because I knew he had gift cards. So whatever. I was just like, "You're gonna get my gas." So so that happens. So they get in the car. We go to the gas station. He fills up my tank. Blah blah blah. She was like, "You know what? Can you take me home first? Can you drop me off first?" I was like, "What? I don't even know this guy. I don't even know this guy." She's like, "He's really cool, da 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 da." And I was like, "This B." Those were my thoughts. Like, this freaking B. So anyway, so I drop her off first, of course. And then what happens, Babe's not from Arizona. He's from California. So I was like, "Okay, where am I taking you?" And he was just like, "I don't know where it's at." And I was like, "You've got to be flipping kidding me. You don't know where it's at?" And he was just like, "I don't remember." And mind you, keep in mind, he's not from Arizona. So he was like, there's blue lights and there's water. That could be anywhere in Arizona. I'm like, "What the? Are you flipping kidding me?" And he was like, "I don't know where it's at." And he's like, "Let's just drive around. It'll look familiar, huh, babe?" And then I was like, "Oh my God." 8 hours later, it was like 8 hours later, huh? 8 hours later, come to find out, guess where it was? Guess where it was? Tempe Town Lake.
All right, now you put the cheese.
He was like, "I told you it was." He's like, "It's right here. It's right here." You guys know Tempe Town Lake. There's blue lights out over there. There's blue lights and there's water. So that's where it was. There was a hotel around Tempe Town Lake. 8 hours later, get him off my car. I was like, "Get your ass out of my car now." And he was just like, "Hey, but you know what? Can you wait here, because my friends, I don't know, my friends are arguing or something." What happened? Well, either way, I ended up holding his suitcase with all his crap in there. Did not know this man from nobody. 8 hours in the car with this fool that filled my gas tank up. And then after 8 hours, I ended up with an empty gas tank again, with this guy's suitcase in my car. So now I'm adding the cheese into the mixture. So that's what happened. 8.5 years later, we're still together. So that is the story of how I met Babe. He's a really good dude. We have been through some experiences for sure. But he's a really solid dude. He's like a solid dude that you do want on your side.
onion powder,
Oh, my onion powder.
garlic powder.
Garlic powder. Okay, so I'm gonna add garlic powder,
Onion powder.
onion powder, and probably slap your mama, huh?
Slap your mama because it's Cajun.
Slap your mama. If you don't slap her, I will. Maybe I won't.
And some pepper.
It just depends. If she's like acting a fool with me, I might slap your mama. Just kidding. My violent days are over.
Is it cheesy already?
It's cheesy, babe.
Yeah. Okay.
It's really cheesy.
Alright,
So that's the story of how I met Babe, and just pour it on, right? So you guys can't. Hold on. I'm gonna show you what it looks like right now. You guys are gonna be like, oh. And then I'm gonna upload a picture, obviously, on YouTube and TikTok. Oh my God, my love.
And then when she's on top, and you know, broil it.
Broil it.
Pass me the chicken yet? Or no, not yet.
Let's get this out of my face. So I'm mixing this. You see how it looks? Delicioso. Can I say delicioso? And then, so what I'm going to do right now is I am going to add, I'm going to add some cheese. Broil, hold on, fam. I'm going to add some cheese to the top so it gets nice and crispy for about, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes. And, so what I do, and I'm not trying to brag or anything like that, but a lot of times I don't really taste my food. I'm just eyeballing it and thinking like, yeah, and then it always, normally it comes out really good. But it's been a long time since I've made macaroni and cheese. I'm gonna taste it really quick. I'm gonna try it. I don't know. I don't know. What do you think, babe?
Maybe needs more seasoning.
No. Mm-mm. Le falta que.
Salt.
A little bit of salt?
Or some more Cajun.
I don't know. I don't know. I think it's just salt that I need. See, I jinxed myself. I never taste my stuff. Never. Ever, ever, ever.
Okay, put salt.
Where is it at? Where's my salt?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So I'm gonna add some salt. Just right on the pan. So yeah, that's the story of Babe and I. That's how we met. And ever since that day, that 8-hour tour that we were on, he never left my side. And he can say all day long that it was me not leaving his side. That's not true. That's not true. He just never left my side. He was like one of those ticks that you get rid of and like that like find their way back into your life. That was him. He knows it. I know it. We know it. He's looking at me right now because he knows that that's the truth. But anyways, so that's one of the stories that Babe and I have together. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add just use the rest of this sharp cheddar cheese. And I'm just gonna put it on the top and let that sucker burn. Burn, baby, burn. For about 10 minutes, you think? So here it is. This is the finished product before it goes in the dungeon. What do you think? Okay, and in the background, in the TV, on the TV, hold on. I'm watching my Love After Lockup, which I am like obsessed with. So Love After Lockup, it's, for those of you guys who don't know, it's about people that are pretty much supporting people that are in prison. They're looking for love in prison. So I can relate to some of their stories, but I've known Babe before he went into prison. So, and him going into prison was one of the biggest challenges that we ever faced, right?
Mm-hmm.
That we've ever faced, because he actually turned himself in, which was really, really tough for both of us. Didn't know what was going to happen, and hold on, I'm going to time the macaroni. But yeah, it was really, really hard.
Let's get a chicken
Where's that?
in the fridge.
Oh, it's in
Yeah,
there.
it's not right. By the door.
This is the chicken that Babe's gonna make on the grill. So it's a teriyaki chicken. He has his own concoction. But Babe is a really good chef too. He cooks really, really good, and I think he cooks way better than me. So, but yeah, that's the story with us. So he did 2 years in prison, and then he got out. So I can relate to a lot of the things that are on Love After Lockup, because they're really looking for love. You know, I wasn't looking for it. I had already had it. So like I said, he's a really good guy. He's a really good guy, and what's funny is that he gets along with my ex-husband. My ex-husband, I was married for 17 years with my ex-husband, and you know, it just didn't work. Just didn't work. I've known my ex-husband since I was 14 years old. 13 or 14. So you guys can probably do the math. But yeah, I was married to him for 17 years of my life, had my kids, and just didn't work out. And from that time, when I got my divorce, through the time that I met Babe, it was really bad. I went downhill from there, and I will let you guys in on, like, you know, later on what happened and all of that. So I was in a really bad place, being homeless, so, which sucks, but it made me who I am today. So, which I'm more resilient, I'm a stronger person, and addiction is real. It is real, and you know, if you go on a different path where addiction is concerned, then they're here. Come here, Marissa.
What? Why?
Marissa's here. Hi.
I have the straw. Oh, here, Mom. We gotta
Oh,
try this. Is really good. Try this one first, guys. HT right here.
HT. They're plugging HT. I wish that they would like give us endorsement money.
What the hell's that? Sponsorships.
Yeah, sponsorships. Hello. Get it together, girl.
Cherry one.
Oh, this is really good. This tastes like
There's this cherry one.
This is from HTO, right? Is that what it's called? Okay, so Serenity told me look at their website. If you look at their website, if you go on their website
Check the hours.
to check the hours are from what, Serenity?
I don't remember. I think it was like 8 to 10:05.
Not 10:06, not 10:04. 10:05. They're open. So I told her, I was like, what if I'm banging on the door? I'm like, it's 10:06. Can you please let me
This
in?
one's yours and Babe's.
They're like 10:05 is the max. Oh, that's good.
I
Very
picked out
good.
the mango one.
Very,
for you
very
guys.
good.
I got mango, so very safe bet.
Thank you, ladies. You guys are awesome.
You're welcome,
So, I'm almost done with the macaroni and cheese, and once I'm done with the macaroni and cheese, I'll let you guys see the finished product, and then I'm gonna turn it off. I'm gonna stop my live, but this was an experience for sure. Look at Marissa. Look at Marissa. Look at Marissa. Show them your new tattoo.
Yeah, show them the tattoo.
So she and her older sister got matching tattoos. What kind of matching?
It's right here.
Can you see it?
He's on a skateboard.
He's on a skateboard, and then she had her other sister has
Oh my god, my Nana watching.
the ghost is she real? See, I'm not even paying attention to that. Shout out to Lupe.
And my dad's watching too.
Thank you guys for supporting me. I'm like, clock it. So anyways,
Yeah, do this again.
I'm like, clock it. I will be clocking it, whatever that means. But anyways, so that's like a little story that I had about me and Babe, and so he is supporting me right now through my journey for school, which I'm so grateful for. I'm so grateful. But that's, his payback because I was supporting him when he was in prison. So, that's just what it was. But that's another thing that Love After Lockup, they talk about these women and men supporting, like giving thousands, like tens of thousands of dollars to them, which is insane to me, but I don't know, to each his own, right? To each his own. But other than that, I don't know if you guys are the only ones, but I can pick up things with my toes, so don't come for me. I just did that. So, and it comes like second nature, like, so don't come for me. But other than that, I think that's it. I appreciate everybody. What do you guys think about my shirt? Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. So, that's all. That's it. I think I'm going to take this out. Marissa. Somebody? Anybody? So shout out to all the people that came online to see my video, to see me on live. I plan on going live every Sunday around this time, probably like around 5 to 6, or probably just coming on here just a half an hour or maybe an hour, cooking something and just talking about my life, where I come from, the struggles that I've endured, and where I'm heading to. So it's progress, right? Not perfection. So I'm taking it out right now. OMG. It looks really good. Okay. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? So, where's my fork? Okay, here goes nothing. Let's try it. Whoops. That shit's good. That shit is good. What in the hell? Shut the F up. That stuff is good. So for those of you guys who want the recipe, I just pretty much when I was doing it, just boil your noodles, boil your noodles in chicken bouillon. Get your milk, your heavy cream, cheeses, boil them, stir them, go put them over the noodles that are cooked. I cooked the noodles for about 12 minutes. And then pop it in the oven for about 10, broil it. Fire. Fire. All right, that's all I have for you guys. Talk to you guys later. Bye. Okay, how do I turn this off? I don't know. Okay, now I know. Take two. Talk to you guys later. Bye.